Hi, Rabbi. I hope everything's all right so far.
So far, so good.
I would like you to tell us about this week's Torah portion.
Excellent. Ahalotcha, this week's Torah portion. It involves a number of events that happened in the wilderness. There's only one I would like to call our attention to. It's Numbers 12, verses 1 through 16. So I'd like my listener and our viewers to look it up. Numbers 12, 1 through 16. Moses meets a woman who happens to be from a Cushi. She's a Cushite. She's Black. Her father is a Midianite priest. No question in the text. So Moses falls in love with a woman who's not Jewish and who is not of the same ethnic, racial group as Moses, a Black, non-Jewish woman. And Moses' sister Miriam rails against the marriage and condemns Moses. God strikes Miriam with leprosy immediately and says, no, you're wrong, Miriam. It's okay that your brother married a Black woman who's not Jewish. And Moses immediately intercedes with God and says, please heal her now. And God heals her, and the incident stands. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. However, rabbinic commentators and people historically have been very disturbed by God's message. At this moment, God could have made it very plain that it's wrong to marry someone outside your religion, and it's wrong to marry someone of a different race. This was the perfect opportunity. Rather than condemning it, rather than holding up, God does just the opposite. He approves of it. And our commentators and writers were so upset, so disturbed, they invent all kinds of things. They say that, oh, Moses' father-in-law actually converted and he stopped being a Midianite priest. Oh, and the woman who Moses wants to marry, oh, by the way, she actually converted. They come up with all kinds of things in order to get around the text. There's no getting around it. The text is very plain. It's a billboard. It's a poster. I want you to read it. Read the text, not the commentary, not what people said 1,000 years later. Numbers 12, 1 through 16. This was God's opportunity to make a stand against interracial and interfaith marriage. And God does just the opposite. He approves of it. God approves of interfaith, interracial, as long as we live by God's commandments, because skin color is an accident. Choosing a particular religion happens to be what resonates with someone, and it doesn't make you bad, and it doesn't make you unacceptable.
Well, thanks, Rabbi. As always, the message is uplifting and enlightening. I hope everybody listens.
And as I've said before, let's go back to some of the sources and read what was originally said. And let's start getting away from endless commentary and discussion that is given and written for a particular point of view. Let's get back to the text.